Jak Diablo 2 Resurrected opinia? Fajne by było. Dobra, zobaczmy. Zaczyna się. To o tym mówił Ator, wideoprezentację. Mówił, że się zacznie. Już niedługo się zacznie. Zobaczmy. George Blizzard. Co my tu mamy? 30-lecie. Oho! Diablo 1 Remaster. Czyżby? Niekoniecznie, okej. Widzę, że to były nawet przebitki Immortala. Tutaj brakuje mi jeszcze trochę takiej Billie Eilish. Trzydziestolecie Diablo. I co? Teraz pokazówka czegoś nowego? Co to?
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul? Should a king tell us how to fight? The church, they uphold the light while we die in the shadows.
Coś nowego, nie? Czy nie? Jakiś diablowy Necronomicon.
Denounce the light. I now seek power in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
I am a heretic. I break the bones of the damned, build altars of blood.
Może
to
zapowiedź
call
jakiejś nowej
the
klasy
darkness.
kolejnej.
I have walked amongst demons, found strength in shadow, kinship and madness. Damn the light! I will suffer my own path.
Ty faktycznie może jakiś warlock, okultysta, coś takiego.
Forbidden tongue. To bind them as a tool of my vengeance.
Wow. Assassin Kobeluszko?
Brandos traitor.
O nie.
Warlock.
Okej, użył słowa warlock.
Let them hang us for what we've
Ciekawe,
done.
że Włada krwią, gdy w sumie już nekromanta ma jakieś takie krwiste spela.
But when darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
Okej, przyzywanie demonów zamiast szkieleciarzy, coś ten teges? Unleash the Warlock class. Co ty gadasz, że Ty, Diablo 2 Reign of the Warlock? Wait. Czy oni dodają jedną klasę do 3 gier? What? Co tu się dzieje? Demoniczny Golibroda, dzięki za 5 miesięcy. Dzięki wielkie. Ty, dobra, czego się nie spodziewałem? Pokaż. What?
I get chills every time I see that, and the team has been all in bringing this to life.
Absolutely. The amount of effort and passion poured into this update has been a true labor
Okay.
of love.
That takes me back to when you and I first started working together on Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I got to see firsthand how deeply you and the team care about this game and the community.
It's amazing to see how far we've come, and that this community is still here, still active, and still loving the game. With
Opluli
that,
chyba D3, no.
we're so excited to announce Reign of the Warlock, a brand
Dobra.
new major update for Diablo 2
Właśnie
Resurrected.
zastanawiałem się, że to będzie
This is the
update
first
czy
time in
expansion.
25
Update.
years that Diablo 2 is receiving a new playable class. I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager. I still haven't put this game down decades later. To bring
To
the
jest
Warlock
plot
to
twist,
life
którego
in
się nie
Diablo 2
spodziewałem.
Resurrected and see it manifest across Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal is a massive dream come true. being able to provide even more for the Diablo 2 community is very special to us.
Diablo 2 has an incredible legacy, and with Reign of the Warlock, Resurrected is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable.
A niech pokażą coś o nim, no.
For years, the
skillki.
Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice, bringing their dark craft to the battlefield.
Spoko,
When it comes to
pan
gameplay,
brodacz.
the Warlock dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming them when it
Podoba mi
suits
się
him.
koncept gościa, który se lata
First,
z książeczką.
Summoning. Warlocks can summon 3 distinct demons: the Goatman, the Tainted,
Już to jest?
and the Defiler.
What?
Each is a different tool in the Warlock's arsenal. But the summoning is just the beginning.
Zaraz sprawdzimy,
The
co ty
depth
gadasz.
lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game. Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique abilities. You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the
Za
Warlock.
109 zł? To czemu użyli słowa update, a nie
You can also make the
expansion?
choice
Ale
to
bait.
consume the demon, remove the demon from play, and literally absorb their essence. This grants the Warlock temporary buffs and traits that can vary between what demon you consume. No matter what demon you draw in, you'll gain increased life and movement speed.
Nie no,
Some may
walić
grant
ich
plus
za
to all
to, no.
skills, some may even grant auras.
And that's just the beginning. Between summoning, binding, and consuming, we're talking hundreds of combinations. And the best part is you can mix and match. Bind a demon for its aura, then
Właśnie im
absorb
zrobili
another for
hype,
its
po czym go
resistances
zabili w minutę.
before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic. Outside of mastering demonology, the Warlock can also be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic, hellfire, and destruction.
Okej. Fajnie
We're
wyglądają skillki
thrilled
nawet.
to introduce a bold new way for players to embody the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism with raw power. In close quarters combat, the Warlock manipulates weapons with his mind, levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick
O,
of his
taki
wrist.
Searing Bond trochę z połu.
Our Warlock class is a challenge, a puzzle, and a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
But Reign of the Warlock isn't just about the new class. The team has also been dropping evolutions in gameplay as well as some quality of life updates. Let's start with one of our favorite playgrounds,
Pokaż
Terra
zmiany
Zones.
gameplayowe.
In Reign of the Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle. You have the ability to earn consumables and choose which act becomes terrorized. While an act is terrorized, every zone within it becomes supercharged,
Okej.
offering an elevated difficulty and greater rewards. This
Żebyś
puts
miał
you back in the driver's seat
Możliwość
when reaching the
farmienia
highest
większej
levels
ilości
in the game.
layoutów itd.
And
większą
the
kontrolę
consumables
nad tym, co
required
farmisz.
to activate them are fully tradable with other
Git.
players.
In Hell difficulty, you'll encounter something new: Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey, and each one becomes exponentially more dangerous
takie
the
super
next time
elitki?
it finds you in a game. Conquer a terrorized act boss, and you'll have a chance to uncover statues that reference something familiar, but in a new way. Combine all 5 statues in the Herodric Cube to unlock a brand new pinnacle boss encounter against the Colossal Ancients.
Okej, czyli ancienci na sterydach. Uber ancienci.
Colossal Ancients are a big deal. These battles are tough and designed to push your skills and builds to the next level. We put you in control, letting you
Zwróćcie
choose
uwagę, że
how
użyli
and where you want to
określenia
play,
pinnacle.
with a truly legendary goal to chase. Colossal Ancients are built as a next evolution of a feature that Diablo 2 players already love. They keep the spirit of the classic experience intact while layering in more control, more challenge, and more reward.
Reign of the Warlock also contains many quality of life features you've been asking for. Let's start with loot filters.
Oho!
These are built
się
directly
nie
into the
spodziewałem.
game. No
What?
external mods, no third-party tools.
To akurat
You can
dawno.
create your own
Ale no to,
share
co
them with
napisał
friends,
Gad,
or grab
niestety.
community presets like
Loot
Starter
Filter
Warlock,
W, ale trochę
and plug
lipa,
them right
że
in.
zrobią dodatek
It's
stary
simple,
nowy za 110
flexible,
zł,
and totally
w którym
community driven.
nowym boss fightem jest odgrzewany
Then
kotlet.
there's advanced stash tabs. We've added more of them, and for the first time ever, items in your
Oh.
stash can be stacked. No more juggling 99 gems across 4 pages.
Dobra, to
You'll
jest akurat
find
huge.
dedicated tabs for materials,
bardzo fajne.
gems, and runes. It's cleaner, faster, and way less tedious.
Finally, the Chronicle. Players have been tracking their collections in spreadsheets and third-party websites for years. Now, we've brought that experience in-game. The Chronicle lets you track every item you've ever collected. Uniques,
Zajebista.
sets, rune words, all in a
To jest
freshly
super.
designed UI that even tells you when and where you found it.
To jest
Most
banger.
importantly, you'll unlock rewards you can show off to your friends. We also wanted to honor the way people have played Diablo 2 for decades. Whether you prefer Diablo 2 Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected, you can. Reign of the Warlock lives in the same client, with your existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been grinding in Resurrected, carry it into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always go forward on your terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium, BT, and Kano have been deep in the dungeons with us, playtesting, theory crafting,
Okay,
and giving
Mr.
feedback
Llama,
on
pomaga,
everything from
mówi.
class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary, this is
Co
your
możesz
moment.
przenieść?
Come celebrate
Postać tak
with us.
jakby ze
Reign
starego
of the Warlock brings
systemu
brand
na
new
ten
ways
nowy
to play
Reign
for
of Warlock.
everyone. And we can't wait to see more sunrises with this community now and for the years to come. But
But.
we've been saving the best for last. Reign of the Warlock will be live today.
Dobra, moim zdaniem te rzeczy, które dodają, wyglądają zajebiście. W sensie wszystko, co dodali, to jest banger. Bardzo dobre zmiany. Natomiast to, co jest dla mnie chyba największym L-take'iem, który tutaj zrobili, to nazywali ją to update'em, jak gdyby nigdy nic, a potem się okazuje, że to kosztuje ponad 100 zł. No trochę, jak dla mnie, to jest misleading. Znaczy, wszystkie te rzeczy są super, co pokazali. Wolisz sobie Mugenix dupnąć za stówę? Bardzo dobrze, Mugenix jest zajebiste. Mugenix banger. Nawet ci zostanie, stary, na bułkę, na bułki i masełko. Bo 92 chyba na Steamie Mugenix.
Diablo Immortal is 3 years into his legendary journey. Now let's turn our gaze toward Diablo 4. We're about to introduce the second new class in Lord of Hatred, dig into brand new features,
pokaż
and talk
Warlocka w
about
Diablo
big
4.
updates coming to endgame and core systems. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Diablo 4. Diablo 4.
Diablo 4 has come a long way since launch. It's been amazing to see this game grow into something bigger, sharper, and more ambitious than ever. And honestly, Zavin, one of my favorite things is to see players push every system we build to its limits.
Yeah, our players don't sit on the sidelines. In fact, I'm sure they're all over the comments section right now, and we love it. It helps us understand not just what's working, but where we can evolve.
This expansion builds on everything we've learned so far. Class balance, endgame, core systems. This is our chance to take all of those core
Słuchajcie,
pillars
z
and push them even
pozytywów
further.
już nie mają Roda
So today,
Fergusona. Może coś z
we'll
tego
be diving
będzie.
into new features, a new region, and a new endgame. But first, let's take a look at a new class, the Warlock.
Across the Diablo universe, we will get to watch the Warlock evolve. In Diablo 2 Resurrected, they hone their earliest arcane powers. Then in Diablo Immortal, their journey takes a rebellious turn, embracing darker forces and forging their own path. Now in Diablo
Rok
4,
Warlocka,
the
no?
Warlock stands at the height of their strength, fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself, with metal chains, flames, and utter destruction. The Diablo 4 Warlock is like a heavy metal album cover come to life, fighting fire with fire. We have so much more to share about our Warlock, enough that we're dedicating a full developer update to Warlock on March 5th. That's where
Okej,
we'll
czyli
go
teraz nie
deep
chcą
on the
za bardzo o
class,
nim gadać,
their
dopiero
lore,
5 marca. W ogóle
gameplay,
śmiesznie, że
and
to
more.
jest
For
dzień
now,
przed Nową
let's
Ligą w
talk
Poł.
about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin, are central to the themes of Lord of Hatred.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin, experiencing their holy might firsthand. With the Paladin representing light and purity, Warlocks are their darker counterpart, anti-heroes harnessing the power of hell. This duality is central to the theme of Lord of Hatred. It's the
Taki
eternal
balita tutaj
conflict
trochę.
between angels and demons, with humanity stuck in the center.
As you play through the campaign, prepare to be drawn into a tale where Mephisto's shadow looms even larger. It's an unfolding saga of hatred, treachery, and the search for salvation, building towards a reckoning that will leave a lasting mark on Sanctuary. The campaign unfolds in Lord of Hatred's new zone, Skovos.
Okej.
Skovos is a dangerous land, visually inspired by ancient Mediterranean
Ty, co to
landscapes.
takie niezniszczone
You'll
przez
explore rugged
demony?
coastlines, mountainous highlands,
Ty, jak z Titan Questa
ancient
to
temples,
wygląda.
and more monster
Brakowało mi
variety
trochę
than
takich
ever.
rzeczy estetycznie w D4. Dobra.
Skovos is the birthplace of humanity, where Lilith and Inarius began it all. You'll see the Blessed Mother and the Heavenly Father carved into the marble structures of Temis, the capital city.
Temis is the bustling epicenter of Skovos. Marble
Trzy nowe
walls,
mapki.
eerie elegance, vibrant patterns, and rich
Nie, to może
textures
trochę
all
więcej
blend
dodadzą.
to create a hauntingly beautiful landscape. There's a town square teeming with whispers of the firstborn. You'll uncover secrets of the Ascari, the primeval, and the ancient
Ja lubię
wars
akurat
that
takie
shaped the
klimaty
world.
wizualnie.
It's a place where every corner tells a story. Plus, we built Temis to be the ideal endgame city, crafted to streamline your access to everything you'll want once the campaign is concluded.
While we keep the story under wraps for now, let's talk about Endgame in Lord of Hatred and one of its major new features,
are introducing
War Plans
tower
give you more
system.
control and depth in how you experience the endgame. You create a playlist of up to 5 activities, drawing from endgame modes: the Pit, Infernal Hordes,
Okej, czyli
Hell
chainujesz
Tides,
sobie jakby
Nightmare
różne rzeczy?
Dungeons, Lair Bosses,
Tak jakby?
and the Undercity. Pick what you want, pick your rewards, and jump in.
As you complete activities through war plans, you'll earn progression towards a unique skill tree for each of these activities. These trees let you customize and modify how each
Drzewko
activity
pasywny
plays.
mechanik.
You can change the rewards, tweak the monster spawns, even bring features from one
Dobra,
activity into
nie
another.
podoba mi się,
One of
że
the
idą
best
trochę w taką
parts
stronę, co
is how
tutaj
War
idzie
Plans
po
makes
E2,
the endgame more accessible.
czyli że każda
If you're a new
mechanika ma
player
osobne
or
drzewko,
returning after a break, you can just pick your
ale
playlist and
generalnie
start
krok w dobrą
playing,
stronę, to
learning
brzmi
the systems
git,
as
jeśli
you
te
go.
drzewka nie są do dupy, bo
But for
wiadomo.
veterans, there's a ton
To już
of
nie może
meta
być.
progression and build diversity to explore. War Plans are really about letting you shape your
Dodali
own
na Steama
endgame
D2.
experience. You decide what you want to focus on, what you want to avoid, and how you want to play.
And for those of you seeking an adrenaline rush, we're
A czemu
also
chcesz to tak bardzo na
introducing
Steamie,
a
Skena?
hyper-rare event called Echoing Hatred. If you're lucky enough to find a very rare Trace of Echoes golden ticket in a loot drop, you'll gain access to the Echoing Hatred event.
XDD,
There,
lalo.
you'll face infinite waves of enemies and escalating difficulty. Each run feels different, with randomized monsters that force you to adapt your build and tactics on the fly. The deeper you go, the more intense the encounters become. Each wave will test your mastery of the mechanics and resource management to the point where we might even throw multiple bosses at you at the same time. The longer you last, the better the loot. And how long you last is completely up to your skill.
I know the entire team is excited for War Plans and Echoing Hatred, but this might be a good time to talk about the why.
After the campaign wraps up, that's when the real journey begins for a lot of our players. Endgame isn't just a bonus, it's what keeps you coming back to Sanctuary.
And it's more than just adding new events. We want these features to feel meaningful.
Generalnie to, co
Quality of
pokazali
life
na razie z
changes,
Endgame'u,
like
to
making
wygląda
activities
bardziej
more approachable,
strukturyzację
or
tego, co
letting
już
you
istnieje,
customize how you
zamiast
play, make a huge
jakąś
difference.
rewolucję?
There's nothing
Ale to
worse than
zobaczymy.
feeling lost after the credits roll. With features like war plans and rare events like Echoing Hatred, you get new goals and reasons to experiment even after returning from a break.
It's all about giving you control and variety. Endgame should be as interesting and rewarding as the story. That's why we're so focused on quality of life improvements and fresh features for everyone. Now, let's talk systems updates, which also feed into this philosophy. These updates will completely refresh how you build your power your way. Let's start with skill trees. We've seen the joke that they're more like skill twigs.
Okej.
That ends
Odnieśli
here.
się do tego.
With the release of Lord of Hatred, every player will reap the benefits of a completely overhauled,
wygląda
massively
lepiej.
expanded skill
Upgrade.
tree system.
To
The
ciężko
changes
się
are built
kłócić.
to
To
give
już
you
wygląda
more
trochę lepiej.
customization than ever before.
Od jednego skilla
right
masz
from the
odnogę do
moment you
7
start
rzeczy.
playing. No more waiting for random item drops or late game
Już nie
progression
skill
to
twig, jest skill
really
bush,
flesh out your
okej.
build. Now you'll have meaningful choices and options in your skill tree from the moment you choose your first skills.
We're adding new customization options to every single skill across the entire tree. It isn't just a small tweak. It's a major disruption to the current class system. Our goal is to make theory crafting go much further with more complexity than ever before.
For instance, take the sorcerer's iconic Hydra skill. Previously, you could
Pokaż, co
only
może zrobić
boost its
Hydra.
burning damage or ramp up its critical strike potential. With the revamped skill tree, you can fine-tune Hydra to your unique playstyle. Want your Hydras to attack faster or last longer? You can choose to have their attacks trigger explosions or continually burn everything in close proximity. You can even completely transform the skill, turning your Hydras into
Mroźne
Frost
Hydry.
Hydras to unlock new combos with all your other Frost abilities.
Ej, nie, no dobra,
The new
to na razie
options
wygląda
let you
dobrze. W
experiment
sensie
with
wszystko, co
every
pokazali, na razie wygląda
possibility
jak
as you
upgrade.
refine the build that's most
Jeszcze
fun for
nic
you.
jakiegoś
And we're
giga
not leaving any class
hypującego, ale...
behind.
Wiecie, co by mnie nahypowało na
and the
D4? Jakby
Warlock,
powiedzieli,
every
wypierdalamy
class will be
Paragony.
getting these updates,
Paragony
and they
są
will be
i tak
available to all
najgorszym
players,
systemem
regardless of
endgame'owym.
Lord of Hatred ownership. Each class will get more than 40 rework choices and over
One są
80
takim
additional
gównem, te
options.
cztery.
Lord of Hatred owners are going to get even more, with over 20 additional transformative skill choices.
On top of the skill tree overhaul, we're adding a brand new itemization system, the Talisman, and with it comes the return of charms and sets.
Okej.
Here's how it works. Once you get your Talisman, charms will begin dropping in the game. For a charm to be active, it must be placed inside your Talisman. Charms can be
kurde,
of
przecież to
any
jest-
rarity, but the set charms have the greatest potential. Equipping
Wygląda
multiple
trochę
charms from the same set
Jak serce
will unlock
Azeroth z
additional
WoWa, moje
set
pierwsze
bonuses.
skojarzenie.
With the Talisman, charms, and sets, you can customize and fine-tune your characters like never before with the powers of the greatest Herodrum.
Też wam się tak
Speaking of
skojarzyło.
Herodrum, Lord of Hatred comes with the Herodric Cube, a legendary tool for a legendary way to craft. You'll combine rare materials, unlock additional properties, and forge items that fit your playstyle. The
Okej.
Herodric Cube is the beginning of your chase for late game greatness, opening up new opportunities to shape your journey and pursue those
Dobra,
ultimate
wiecie,
rewards.
czym jest
It's a
Herodric Cube?
heartfelt
To jest
callback to the cube in Diablo 2, now
Crafting bench.
reimagined for Diablo 4's itemization.
imo git.
Next, loot filters. They've
To
finally
jest
arrived.
crafting bench połączony z
You've
vendor
been
recipe w
asking for
jedno.
this since day one, and
Spoko.
we've heard you. Whether you're chasing uniques or filtering out junk, loot filters give you the right amount of control over your journey. While we're so excited to
Loot
finally
filtry
be
też spoko.
adding loot filters to the game, we are going to continue to listen to your feedback and stay committed to refining loot filters over time to make sure that it works for you.
This is shaping up to be quite a year for Diablo 4. Perfect timing for Diablo's 30th anniversary. I've been playing Diablo for as long as I've been gaming on PCs, starting with a burned copy of Diablo handed to me by a friend at school. Discovering the game's randomized content blew my mind, and soon I was playing Diablo 2 online at PC cafes, eventually diving into modding and joining Blizzard. I've been a proud servant of
Ty,
hell ever
dobra,
since.
ej, może
We
coś z
hope
tego
this year's
będzie, bo
expansion
gość
and
chyba
all its new
pochodzi z
features
jakiejś sceny
spark that
moderskiej,
same sense
a
of
nie jest
discovery and excitement
takim
you felt when you first stepped into Sanctuary. Whether
korporacyjnym
you're
szczurem
exploring
typu Rod
Skobos
Ferguson.
or reaching your greatest potential within your class fantasy, or simply celebrating another milestone with the Diablo community, we're grateful to have you with us. Thank you for being a part of this adventure.
When darkness comes for us,
it will see hell screaming.
Ej, kurde, to jest dobry pokaz na razie. Aż jestem zaskoczony. Blizzard miał tendencję, powiem wam, jako osoba, która śledziła wszystkie blizzardowe, diablowe rzeczy przez ostatnie parę lata, Blizzard miał tendencję do robienia 2-godzinnych pokazów, żeby w 2 godziny pokazać coś, co było do pokazania na 3 minuty i absolutnie pokazać totalne gówno. Tu na razie w pół godziny pokazali bardzo duże rzeczy, w większości pozytywnych. Generalnie to był chyba najlepszy pokaz związany z Diablo od wielu lat. Nie wiem. W sumie chyba w całej historii ostatnich paru lat diablowych, na
And we're
pewno.
grateful that you could join us to help us kick off Diablo's 30th anniversary. On behalf of everyone here today and the Diablo team across the globe, thank you for being a part of this journey with us. Are we clear? Are we good?
Right.
Oh my God, they're gonna freak
Pozytywne
out at
zaskoczenie.
BlizzCon when we announce it.
O wow! I jeszcze się zamknęli teraz. Nie robili teraz godzinnego przedłużania tematu, aż jestem w szoku. Pozytywne zaskoczenie. Jedyne, do czego się można przypierdzielić, to jest ta cena update'u i to, że został tak, powiedziałbym, manipulatorsko przedstawiony. To znaczy, że został przedstawiony jako update, a nie jako expansion. To jest największy L. Ty, ale zauważcie jedną rzecz. Nie, żebym coś mówił, ale wyrzucili Roda Fergusona i nagle to zaczyna jakoś mieć ręce i nogi. Przypadek? Aż da mi łapkę w górę.